Hello my dear champions, how are you all? Welcome to day 5 of our 99% in 99 days series for class 10 mathematics. Okay, I hope all of you are doing good. I am Ankit Sir welcoming you to our platform Diksha Vedantu Foundation YouTube channel. I hope all of you are prepared for the session today. Today's session is going to be about real numbers, okay, and we'll complete the chapter today by doing what? By solving PYQs. So I have come here today with 12 PYQs from real numbers. We'll solve them all, okay, in the session only. We'll have different categories. We'll solve MCQs, we'll solve assess and reason, okay, we'll solve case study. So I've taken all the categories which is possible from the PYQ section and we'll solve all of them in the session, okay. So this session is going to be a very useful session for you. So be attentive, make sure that you are there till the end of the video, watch the entire session and solve all the questions with me. If you need more time to solve the same question, please pause the video, solve it by yourself, then come and cross check your answer. Otherwise, if you can solve it with me, very good. I think it's not gonna require that much of effort from your side. Simple questions are there in the real numbers. Let's quickly solve them. Let's start with the session, okay. So take your pen and paper out and solve the questions with me, okay. Chaliye. So first question coming up is what? If two positive integers p and q can be expressed as p equals to 18a square b power 4 and q equals to 20a cube b square, where a and b are prime numbers, then LCM of p and q is what? Okay, so first we'll write the numbers, okay. So my numbers are p equals to 18 can be written like what? 2 times of 9, okay, and I can write 9 as 3 square. I wanted to show you 9, that's why I wrote it as 9. I can write 9 as 3 square, okay. So 2 times of 3 square, that's all right. And then a square b power 4, okay. This is all right for p. For q, what I have? For q I have I can write 20 as 4 times of 5. So 4 will become what? 2 squared times of 5. Will you agree? Okay, now what is next? Times a cube and times b squared. If you remember, what did I teach you for LCM? Okay, so you have to take all the factors with their highest powers, okay. So for LCM of, one second, for LCM of what, bacha? P and Q. P and Q. All the factors means 2, 3 and 5, A and B, okay, with their respective highest powers. For 2 I have highest power as 2, okay. Have a look over here. For 3 I have again 2 over here, so 2. For 5 I have only 1, so I'll put 1, okay. And this is going to be, for A I have 3, so I'll put 3, okay. For B I have 4, so I'll put 4, okay. So this will become what? Please check. 4 times of 3, okay, 3 square, right? So 9, not 3, 9, pardon me, 9 times of 5 times of a cube b power 4. If you check here, 5 4s are 20 and 20 times 9 is 180, okay. So my answer is 180 a cubed b to the power 4. Any option like this? Please have a look. Option number D. Option number D is your correct answer, okay. Very simple question. All the factors with their respective highest powers, okay. Chaliye. Moving on, the HCF of two numbers 65. So again, this is your MCQ, okay, 1 marker for asked in 2024, okay. Might be in Delhi paper, outside Delhi paper, but it is from your board section only, okay. The HCF of two numbers 65 and 104 is 13. So they have given this as, what's this, bacha? This is HCF, okay. LCM of 65 and 104 is 40x. Chaliye, 40x they have given. LCM of these two numbers are 40x. So we know one thing for sure is that LCM times HCF is equals to what? Is equals to what? Product of the numbers. So 65 times of 104. What is HCM? LCM is unknown. Is given as 40x. What is HCF, bacha? HCF is simply 13. Okay. I hope you can solve it from here. You cannot? Okay. So if you want me to, I can do the steps as well. 104 by 40 times 13. 13 5s are, 5 8s are, and 8 13s are. Am I right? Yes. Option number B. Option number B is my correct answer. Option number B. Have a look. Okay. Option number B is the correct answer. I hope this is visible. What's the formula? LCM times HCF equals to product of the given two numbers. Question number 3. N square minus 1 is divisible by 8 if n is what? If n is what? Whether it is an integer, natural number, an odd integer, or an even integer. Okay. So you can see mostly they are talking about integers, no? So first we'll check with the integers. Let's check the natural numbers. So if I take, so what type of natural number? Let's take the first one, odd numbers I can take. So let's take n to be, first odd number is, okay, so I'll put 1. If I put 1, my n square minus 1 will become what? Will become simply 0. Yes, 0 is divisible by 8. 0 is divisible by 8, so that is true. What about n equals to 2? Then my n square minus 1 will become what? Okay, not 2. Odd number, no? First I'm taking only odd number. The option number C I'm considering. Only odd number. So 3, right? So 3 square will become what? 9 minus 1 is 8, bacha. Okay. Next I'm going to take what? N equals to 5. Odd number only. So n square minus 1 will become what? 25 minus 5 square is what? 25 minus 1 will be 24. You can see the trend. Okay. Now put n equals to 7. So my n square minus 1 will become what? 49 minus 1. So 48. 8 6 are 48. I want to check more. N equals to 9, sir. N equals to 9, sir. So my n square minus 1 will become what, bacha? 81. 9 square is 81 minus 1 is 80, sir. 8 10s are 80, sir. Also divisible. If you want more, check more. N equals to 11 you put, sir. N equals to 11. 11 square is how much, bacha? 121 minus 1. How much is that? 120. Okay. 12. 8 ones are 14. No, how much is it? 8 ones are 15 8s, right? This is 15 8s are. Correct? Correct? 8 15s are 120. Okay. So basically, if I take any odd number in place of n, the number n square minus 1 becomes divisible by 8. So my answer is simply C, bacha. Hai na? Yes? Okay. I hope this is visible to you. Yes, it is visible, sir. Okay. Shall I move on to the next question? Please have a look. It's an NCERT problem. Shall we move on? Okay. LCM of 120 and 48. How do we find LCM? Do the prime factorization. Okay. So for 120, what are you going to do, bacha? 120 will look like, sir, I can do 12 times. So 12 times 10. Sir, why like that, sir? Okay, because, you know, this way it makes our work easier. You'll see. I'm going to do the branching. So 12 can be written as 3 times of 4. And I can write 10 as 2 times of 5. Now I can write in terms of prime numbers. Yes or no? Please check. 12 times are 120. Now I've written 12 as 3 4 and 10 as 2 5. What am I going to get? 3 is like this, 4 is 2 square, and this is one more 2. So 2 cube times of 5. Now you can see I've expressed the number 120 in terms of prime factors only. Chali. Next is what? 48. 48 is there. Same way I can do 8 6 I can do 8 6 or 24 2s are, no, 8 6 makes sense, right? 16 3s are. 16 3s are 48, right? So 16 is what? 2 power 4 times 3. What did I teach you for LCM? For LCM, sir, all the factors. So 2, 3, extra is here 5. Take that with what powers? Highest powers. So 2 I have 4, for 3 I have 1, and for 5 I have 1. Okay. So I want to do what? I want to break this 2 and bring it over here. So I'll write it as 2 cube 3 5 times 2. Don't ask why. Out of the 4 2s which was present over here, I've taken 1 2 in this place to make it 10. Okay. So this is what? This is 8, 3 and 10. How much is that? 240. Any option like this? Option number T. Option number T. Yes, visible, sir. Simple enough. How did I do it? Prime factorization. I have done for both the numbers. I did not do the method for LCM. I used the shortcut method. You can do it, no, for small numbers. And all the factors with highest powers I have taken. See, 2 with 4, 3 with 1, 5 with 1, and then simplification that you can do. Your choice, your way of doing it. This is my way of doing it. I got the answer to be 240, sir. Okay, chaliye. Okay, moving on to the assertion reason. Again, this will come for 1 mark. Okay, you know that the category, right? The 18 plus 2 is there. So assertion, the HCF of two numbers is 8. They've given the HCF, bacha. The HCF is 8. Okay, and the product is what? 1536. 1536. And the LCM is what, bacha? LCM is 162. LCM is 162. Okay, great. We know that if we multiply the LCM with the HCF, they've given na HCF times LCM. If I'm going to multiply, I should end with what? Product of the two numbers. Okay, so I'm going to do what? HCF is given as 8, LCM is given as 162. Do the multiplication over here only. See how much is you're going to getting. You're going to get 8 to the 16, so that's correct. Okay, 8 6 is 48. Correct na? 8 to the 16, so 6 carry was 1. Okay, 8 6 is 48, carry is again, so 48 plus 1, 49, carry is 4. 8 1s are 8 plus 4, 12. So answer is 1296. What is the product given? 1536. Okay, so it means the assertion is incorrect. Assertion is incorrect. Got the point? Product of the HCF and LCM is not coming to be equal to the product of the numbers. Hence, the given assertion is incorrect. Reason, if A and B are two positive integers, then LCM times HCF is A into B. That's true, no? So reason is true, assertion is false. Okay, so R is true, D again. Have a look. D again. Yes, option D is correct. Shall I move on? I hope you understood this. If you have not understood all of this, okay, make sure that you let me know in the comment section. Okay, and one more thing, if you want to practice all this question again to get more confident in all this problem, because these are all PYQs, okay, you need to solve these questions, before your exam starts. So if you want to solve it right away, solve it today after the session is over. How are you gonna solve the paper? Go to the link given in the description. From there, you have to visit to the link and join the WhatsApp channel. In the WhatsApp channel, you're gonna get all the sessions PDF. Okay, so make sure that you join the WhatsApp channel if you have not joined yet, and get the sessions PDF. In the PDF, you will have the solutions and the questions. First, try to attempt the questions from your side honestly, and then look at the solutions. All right, chaliye. So assertion number 2, if 3 is rational, okay, 3 is a rational number, correct? 3 is a rational number, that's true. Reason, the square root of all positive integers are irrational. How come? How is that true? All positive integers square root cannot be rational, right? I can take a positive integer to be, let's say, 9. Is 9 a positive integer? Yes, 9 is a positive integer. And what is the root of it? Root of it going to be plus minus 3. Yes. Is it rational? Yes, this is rational, no? This is rational. So they are saying irrational. It means incorrect. So the assertion is true, but reason is false. Assertion is true, but reason is false. Option number C, bacha. Okay, option number C. I hope this is clear. Very simple. Moving on to the next question. Assertion root 2 is irrational number. Correct. Assertion is correct. Root 2 is a rational number. Next one. The square root of a prime number is rational number. No, right? A prime number, if you see, 3, 2, 5, 7, 11. Okay, can you find square root of these numbers? You can't. These are all what? These are all irrational numbers, bacha. These are all irrational numbers, sir. These are all irrational numbers, sir. In that case, they are saying what? The square root of all the prime numbers are rational. It means it doesn't make sense. So reason is incorrect. So reason is false. Assertion is true. Option C again. Option C again. I hope you are getting it right. If you want, if you want me to slow down in the sessions, if you have any queries about it, because we started new, right? Any other questions you want me to ask about the questions, about the level of questions, about the videos, anything you want to ask me, let me know in the comment section. Then only I'll get to know. Okay, and I'll get to improve your learnings, your outcomes of the sessions. Okay, because if you're spending time over here, you should learn and take something from me. All right, chaliye, moving on. Question number, now moving to short answer type questions. So we'll have some steps to write and we'll get awarded 2 or 3 questions. Okay, 2 or 3 marks. Chaliye, first one. Acha, I've done this questions. I think this one or similar question I've done in the session also. Prove this given number is a composite number. So if you remember the fundamental theorem of arithmetic, it states what? Any number which can be, any composite number can be expressed in the form of product of the primes. So if I can express this number in the form of product of the prime numbers, then I'll say it is a composite number. Okay, chaliye dekhte hain. So what is the number given? 5 times 11 times 17. Okay, and there should not be times over here, plus 3 times 11. Okay, that's printing mistake, please. That's just typing mistake, please forgive me. I'll take 11 common over here. I get what? 17 times 5 plus 3, how much is that? 11. This is 85 bacha, plus 3, how much is that? 11. This is 88, correct? How much is that? 11 times 8, how much is that? 11 times 2 to the power 3. So we were able to express the given number in terms of prime numbers only. Check here, 11 square times 2 cube. That's what the number is. 11 square times 2 cube is 11 prime number. Yes. Is 2 a prime number? Yes. So hence the given number is what? Is a composite number. Is a composite number. Is a composite number. Simple. Chaliye, moving on. Okay, simple, 2 marks. Okay, they asked this problem, 24 they have asked. Okay, 3 marker. 2 numbers are in the ratio 2 to 3. Means first number can be taken as what, bacha? 2x, and the next number can be taken as what, bacha? 3x. Okay, sir. First number can be taken as, the ratio is given, means I can assume a constant or a ratio, a multiplier. I can assume it to be x and write it as 2x and 3x to be the numbers. First as 2x, second to be 3x, and then LCM is 180. LCM is 180. Okay, what is the HCF? So first of all, HCF of 2x and 3x would be what, bacha? Would be x only, no? Any confusion over here? Have a look. How can they write 2x? 2 times of x. How will I write 3x? 3 times of x. Correct. So in that case, the highest common factor which is possible for the given 2 numbers is going to be what? Going to be what? Please check. X only. Okay. That's why the x is the HCF. Okay, now LCM. What is LCM? All the factors multiplied once. Okay, so this is going to become what? Tell me. So I'll write, if I'm writing like this, I'm going to take what? 180 is equals to what? Tell me. Is equals to, all the factors are 2, 3 and x. Yes, and the highest power. For 2 I have 1, for 3 I have 1, for x also I have what? Don't write 2, 1 only. Because at both the places, what is the highest power? 1 only. Okay, so all the factors with highest power. 6 is there, bring 6 here. So 180. This is 6, no? So bring 6 here. X, 6 30s are. So what is x value, bacha? X value is 30. X value is 30. So what is the HCF? 30. This is my final answer. This is my final answer. Okay, simple question, visible, asked in 2023. Okay, so since the ratio was given, we can solve it from there. Now a very important announcement for all of you, for all the 10th graders. If you are having these questions in your mind right now, you might have it, or you might have had this question few months back, or I don't know, maybe in the beginning of the 10th grade. Right now you're busy with your preparation, so you might forgotten about this thing, but a very, very important decision you have to make, what to do after 10th. Okay, what to do. So for that reason, Diksha always announces every year they organize DSAT exam. Okay, so in the DSAT, what you have to do is it's a combination of aptitude and scholarship test. You have to visit the link given in description, enroll and get in the touch with our team. They'll help you to take the DSAT exam. What's the benefit of DSAT? So it will help you analyze where you stand right now in the preparation, or what is your whether you should move towards. For example, me as a student, I am not able to decide whether I like maths or biology better. I'm good in science, sir, so I don't know whether I should be aiming for engineering or biology, medical sciences. Okay, so this will help you analyze whether you should choose commerce or you should choose science. In science also, maths or bio. So this will help. This DSAT program will help you to understand that. Okay. Again, one more advantage of this is, if you have this inclination towards any of the competitive examination, then this will help you assess your competency level, whether you should go for JEE or KSAT or NEET. Okay, so this will take out that time that every student in some point of their career lose because of bad decision making. So this will help you to make the correct decision, to make the right decision, and help you progress towards your goal in your life. Okay, so please do not lose this chance to get advantage of this benefit. Get this benefit. It has been given to you. I hope all of you can enroll and get the benefit of DSAT program. So let me continue with the questions. Okay, so I think what we did the previous one. Okay, so question number 9 we did. Okay, 3 marker we did. Moving on to another question that has been asked in 2018. Okay, this kind of question has been asked multiple occasions, even in your school midterm examinations or wherever the exams or test has been taken. This kind of questions will come. Sometime will be with this form or with the whole square form, but questions have similar approach to it. Okay, I have done this kind of question in the regular sessions also. In the previous 2 sessions I have taken one of the question like that. Okay, so how will I solve it? I have told you, whenever you see prove that to be irrational, first step is to make an assumption. What's the assumption? So our assumption is going to be, bacha, that the given number 5 plus 3 root 2 is rational. Is what? Rational. Now since it is rational, we know the rational form. What is the rational form? Rational form is P by Q. Okay, I can write this to be P by Q equals to 5 plus 3 root 2. Would you agree? Bring 5 on the other side. You're going to write this as P by Q minus 5 equals to 3 root 2. Please take LCM over here. You're going to get P minus 5Q upon Q, okay, equals to 3 root 2. Am I right? Now bring this 3 over here. Okay, so you're going to get P minus 5Q upon 3Q equals to root 2. Alright, this is my conclusion. Now have a look what they've given in the question. They have given that root 2 is irrational. What they have given? That root 2 is irrational. In this case, my RHS side is what? Is irrational. Sir, it's irrational, sir. What about a left hand side? Please have a look. Sir, P is rational, Q is rational, 5 and 3 are rational. So whole thing is what? Simply rational, sir. Now don't you think this is a contradiction? The LHS is rational and RHS is irrational. Okay, then it means what? It is a what, bacha? It is a contradiction. Okay, and we got this contradiction because of our assumption. Hence, since this is giving a contradiction, this is giving an incorrect statement, I can say our assumption was wrong. So I will conclude it like this. Okay, our assumption was incorrect. Okay, hence what did we assume? We assume it to be rational. Then we'll write what? Hence, simply 5 plus 3 root 2 is irrational. Is what? Is irrational. Okay, because of the contradiction, our assumption becomes incorrect. Hence, the given number is nothing but irrational number. Nothing but irrational number. Chaliye. So question number 10 is done. Okay. Again, moving on to a long answer type question. Okay. It has not been asked in any of the papers. Okay, but I wanted to do this question. It keeps your thinking cap on. It activates your the muscles in your brain to work a little bit. So that's why I've kept this question. Let's see how much if you can solve it without me. I would like to give you this challenge. Pause the video over here. Go and solve this question right now, and then come back and see the solution. Okay. Now let me solve the question. So they have given P, Q, R and T to be rational numbers. Okay. P, Q, R and T are rational numbers such that T is not a perfect cube. They have given that, means T power 1 by 3, T power 2 by 3 will be an irrational number. Think about it. If I say 4, is 4 a perfect cube? No. Then if you do cube root of 4, will it be rational? No sir, it will be irrational number. That's what they have given. They have given that the number T, which is rational. They have given what? The number T, which is rational, but it is not a perfect cube root. That's what the given statement is. Now if condition, if this whole statement is equal to 0, then prove that all the 3 P, Q, R are 0. Chali, देखते हैं. Let's see. So all right. So let's do one thing. I'll write this equation over here and write it as equation 1 for me. Okay. So P plus Q times of T power 1 by 3, okay, plus R times of T power 2 by 3 equal to 0. I'm taking this equation to be my equation number 1. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply this with T power 1 by 3. Reason being, then if you multiply with T power 1 by 3, this will become 3 by 3. Same base, power will get added. So 3 by 3 means T power 1 will become. So we'll see. So multiply T power 1 by 3 to this. So T power 1 by 3, you multiply to what? To the equation number 1. Okay. What's the result? P times of T power 1 by 3, okay, plus Q times of, if you multiply T power 1 by 3 and T power 1 by 3, T power 1 by 3, I'm showing you over here. Next on step onwards, I'll not show. So please have a look. So same base, add the powers. 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3, how much is that? T power 2 by 3. So I can write it over here, T power 2 by 3. Same way, it will become T power 3 by 3. So plus R times T power 3 by 3 equals to 0. 3 by 3 will be what? Cancelling each other. So what I get this simply as 1. Okay, I get this simply as 1. Okay, now this will be my equation number 2. Equation number 2. Now do one thing, multiply Q to this equation. Multiply Q to this equation. Okay, you'll see how. So if you multiply Q to this, you're gonna get what? Check. I'm multiplying what? This is, I wanna mark this for you. So this was one of the operations that I did. Okay, I got my second equation. The next operation is multiplying Q to equation number 1. Equation number 1. Now you'll see. If I do that, what I'm gonna get? Please check. I'm gonna get QP, okay, plus Q square, okay, T power 1 by 3, okay, and plus QR T power 2 by 3. This is my equation number 3. Have a look. I multiplied Q with this. So QP, Q square and QR. Thus T powers will remain as it is. Okay. I'm going to erase this part. Okay. And write this again. Looks weird. Doesn't look like 3. Okay. Okay. Next, I'm going to multiply. Have a look what. So if you check here, the powers in this term, T power 2 by 3 is there. T power 2 by 3 is there. Q is already present here, but R is extra thing over here. I'll multiply the equation number 2 with R now. If I do that, one term can be cancelled if I subtract or add, something like that if you can do. So I'll do what? What is the next step? Multiply R to equation number 2. equation number 2. This is my next step. If I do that, what I'm going to get, tell me. So I'll get for this rp t power 3, rp t power 1 by 3 plus, it'll become what, r cube t power, one second bacha, last, just give me a little bit patience. Okay, 2 power 3 plus r square t, okay, equals to 0, and this will become what my equation number 4. Okay, now do one thing. 3 you get, 4 you get, subtract 3 minus 4. Do the subtraction. This is multiplication, this is the subtraction. So I'll write 3 first. 3 is what? 3 is over here. So qp plus q square t power 1 by 3 plus qr t power 2 by 3 equals to 0. That's all is the equation 3. For equation 4, I have what, bacha? rp t power 1 by 3. Okay, can I write this in that frame? Okay, it doesn't matter, I can do it over here also. Now rq t power 2 by 3 and plus r square t equals to 0. I am doing what? I am doing subtraction, so I'll have to do what? I'll have to do the sign change. So let's see the sign change. This will become what? This will become negative. This also will be negative. This also will be negative. All the signs will become negative. So what is my result going to be? Have a look. This will become what? Please have a look. So first of all, this negative and this positive will cancel each other. R cube t power 2 by 3, r cube t power 2 by 3 will cancel each other. Now I have t power 1 by 3 over here, and over here also t power 1 by 3. I can take it common. Okay, what's left? What's left in this term? I have first as q square positive minus rp. Have a look. I'll not hurry. After cancelling these two terms, what is left in the numerator or in the first term, positive term? Q square t power 1 by 3. I also have a t power 1 by 3 term here. I've taken t power 1 by 3 common. It becomes what? Q square minus rp. Yes, q square minus rp. Now the other term will be what? qp plus qp minus r square t equals 0. Have a look. Okay, I hope this is visible. Everything is visible. So now I'll write the same thing in the next slide. So what did I get? Let's have a look. I got this as t power 1 by 3. How much was that? Q square minus rp. Q square minus rp. Okay. Plus qp minus r square t. Plus qp minus r square t. This whole thing is equal to 0. Okay. Means for this number to be 0, both the bracket has to be 0. Okay, so I can take individually like this. Please have a look. I can write t power 1 by 3 q square minus rp equals to 0 for the first one. For the second one, what I can do? qp minus r square t equal to 0. Okay, now look at this part. This is rp. Okay, this is rp. Look at this part. What is this number? T power 1 by 3. T power 1 by 3 is what? T power 1 by 3 is what? It's irrational number, sir. It's irrational number. So can this t power 1 by 3 be ever equal to 0? It can never be equal to 0. Why, sir? Because 0 is a rational number. 0 by 1 I can write, no? So 0 is a rational number. So but t power 1 by 3 cannot be equal to 0 because t power 1 by 3 is a irrational number. I hope you get it. Okay, an irrational number can never be equal to 0. Okay, so for that reason, this is not 0. It means the other bracket will be 0. So q square, this whole thing has to be equal to 0. So q square minus rp would be equal to 0. From where I can get what? Q square equals to what? Rp. This much is okay. From here, q square equals to rp because this whole thing has to be 0 because this is a non-zero term. For this to be non-zero term and the product is 0, it means what? The other bracket has to be 0. So from here we get q square equals to rp. Chaliye. What about this? From here we get what? qp equals to r square t. Now check here. I have q square. So I need to square this thing to get the relation again. So I can square it like this. Q square p square equals to r power 4 t square by squaring both sides. Q square p square r power 4 t square. Now I'll put the value of q square from here. Please check. So this will become rp is there, no? So it will become r p cube. What is this? This is r. Rp cube equals to r power 4 t square. I'll bring this whole thing over here. It'll become rp cube minus r power 4 t square equals to 0. Can I take r common? Yes. So p cube minus r cube t square equals to 0. From here we get what? We get r equal to 0. I can justify, but I don't need to. But I'll justify anyway. I'll justify. What is value? R equal to 0. Why? So why r is 0? Why not this bracket can be 0? I'll tell you why this bracket can't be 0. From here, if understand this much at least, if this bracket is not 0, it means r has to be 0. Correct? If this bracket is not 0, then the product is 0, right? So if this bracket is not 0 means r has to be 0. Now I'm going to prove that this bracket cannot be 0. Have a look. Okay. So I'll take this bracket. If I take this bracket to be equal to 0, let's say, just for assumption, r cube t square equals to 0. What is the value going to be? P cube equals to r cube t square. What is this going to be? P by r, the whole cube, equals to what? T square. What is my p by r going to be? P by r is going to be t power 2 by 3. Yes or no? P by r, the cube is t square. So what is p by r going to be? Cube root of the whole thing. So I'll get 3 in the denominator. P is rational, r is rational. So the ratio will also be rational. Two rational numbers divided. All is rational. So p is rational, r is rational. So p by r is rational. Whereas t power any number 2 by 3, t is a number, okay, a rational number. But cube root is there. 1 by 3 means cube root. We don't have a we said that t is not a perfect cube. So in that case, it'll be, this is what? This is irrational. This is irrational. And this is what? This is rational. I know the question is really complicated, but that's why I said no. You have to put your thinking cap on. You have to put some effort to understand this question and solve this. Has not been asked in PYQ, but I wanted to give some challenging problems also. So, irrational number and a rational number. Not possible. It means this cannot be. It means what, sir? It means from here, p cube minus r cube t square is not equal to 0. That's what I said. This part is not equal to 0, bhai. This is not equal to 0. It means what? R is equal to 0. Correct? I proved it here. Not equal to 0, because if you take equal to 0, then what are you going to get? You're going to get rational equal to irrational. Not possible. Okay? For that reason, this is not equal to 0. For that reason, R is 0. Okay? Now R is 0, put it here. Put this R to be 0 here. What are you going to get? Q square equals to 0 times P. So Q equals to 0. So Q is 0. Now Q is 0, R is 0. Right? Q is 0, R is 0. First equation, where is it? Over here. Have a look. Have a look. Q is 0 means this whole thing is 0. Because t power 1 by 3 is not 0. It's an irrational number. T power 2 by 3 is also irrational number. So R is also 0. So this is 0 plus 0 equal to 0. So basically what I'm trying to say is P plus 0 equal to 0. It means what? It means P is also equal to 0. I'll write it over in the next step. Don't worry. I'll not write it over here, but I just wanted to show you. What's the question? P plus, check here, P plus Q T 1 by 3 R T 2 by 3 equal to 0. Now we know that Q and T is, we know that Q is coming as 0 and R is also coming as 0. What it means? It means, sir, simply P is also 0. So what did we get? We got P, Q and R 0. So what did we get finally? P equals to Q equals to R equals to 0. And that's what we had to prove. I know it got lengthy. Okay, I know it got lengthy, but it is a very good question. Okay, if you can solve this question, it means that you have clear understanding of irrational numbers. Okay, it means you cannot get stuck in any question in the irrational number. That's why I took this problem. I'll repeat everything anyway, just to make understanding of this. How did I do this question? From the first step, what did I do? I took the question, statement equation, multiplied it with t power 1 by 3. Why? To get it to power of t, so to make it rational. Okay, next what I multiplied it with a variable q. Okay, any variable q, I can multiply with p also, but then I have to do the adjustment like that. So I did it with q, first equation only, I got another equation 3. Now to match that power, irrational power, to eliminate that, I multiplied it with r. Okay, then I did the subtraction, I got this result over here, and from there I have taken them separately to put them equal to 0. Got the result from there. One of them came as q square equals to rp, other came in this form. I proved that this other part is not 0, so r has to be 0. R is 0, so I used in the first result to get q also 0. I use both the result q and r 0 in the given equation to prove p is also 0. Okay, so I'll show you from the beginning. Please have a look. I hope this is visible. This also is visible. Moving on, the last problem of the day, okay, for this practice session, case based question. Okay, I told you I have created all the categories. This is also PYQ. Here I think it's the latest problem only, but we'll see. Let's solve the question. Khushi wants to organize her birthday party. In case study bacha, please give time to read the question at once. If you skip to the reading the part of the question, what will happen, you'll end up reading it more than once. So at once, spend some time to read the question. Okay, so Khushi wants to organize her birthday party. Being health conscious, she decided to serve only fruits. Okay, great. In a birthday party, she bought 36 apples, 60 bananas. That's numbers that we need. 36 apples, 60 bananas. Okay, decided to distribute fruits equally, means equal distribution has to be there. Okay, HCF has to be applied. First one, how many guests Khushi can invite at the most? It means distribution is equal, means one person can get whatever the number. Let's say I am dividing it with, let's say two pieces per person, then how many people can get? 18% can get. Okay, means whatever is the number that I'm dividing it with, equal distribution has to be there. Okay, so means I have to figure out once that particular number of person. For that, both the apple and bananas can be divided equally. Means let's say I have 10%. If I have 10%, means I can divide both of them equally. I should not have any leftovers. Means I have to figure out a number which should divide both the numbers, and that number should be maximum. So what is that number? HCF. So we are looking to find the HCF of the given two numbers. Let's see. I'll solve it over here. So for the first part, what is it? HCF of 36 and 60. Let me cross check the numbers once. 36 and 60, yes. So I can write this number. Okay, I can see directly here 12 is the answer. 12 3s are 36 and 12 5s are 60. If you want, I can write it like this. 36 is what? 12 times of 3, and this is what? 12 times of 5. 3 and 5 doesn't have any common factor, so my answer is directly what? 12. So HCF is 12. Other way to do it is what? So you have to write 36 like this. So you can write 2. So I can write here as 2 power 2 and 3 power 2. 9 4s are 36. Okay. Same way I can do for the 12. So 60 also. So 6 into 10 I can write, or yeah, 6 into 10 I can write, or I can write 15 into 4. 3, 5 and 2 square. So what's my answer? My answer would be for HCF common factors with least power. So 2 square times 3. So 12. Your choice, but this is more standard. So answer you can take it from this step only. Okay, part 1 is done. Moving to part 2. Bacha. How many apples and bananas will each guest get? Okay. So total number of guests is what? 12. Okay, so for bananas, okay, how many bananas are there? Bananas are 60. So I have to do what? 60 by 12, because total number of guests is 12. So each guest will get how many? 5 bananas. Okay, now for what are you gonna get? For apple, I'll have what? I'll have 36 by 12, so it will become what? 3. So for per guest, you have 3 apple and 5 bananas. 3 apple and 5 bananas. Moving on to the part number 3. Now part number 3, A is there. So part A of 3, check here. If Khushi decides to add 42 mangoes, how many guests Khushi can invite at the most? Again, so one more complexity is increased. So what she has done now, 42 mango has been added. 42 mangoes have been added. So actually this might make you feel that, you know, being the friends of Khushi, that okay, more people can come, but no, less people can come after that. Think about it. 42 mangoes, yes, fruits are increased, but she has to think of a number which divides all the number. Yes, which divides all the numbers. Okay, means HCF will be smaller than the number 12. We'll see how. So I have to write the numbers. What are the factors? For 36 and 60 I have already written. For 42 I have to write like this. 6 7s are. So what is it? 2 times 3 times 7. What is the HCF? So I have to write what? Now HCF of 42, 36 and 60. What's the rule? All common factors with least power. Common factor is what? 2 and 3. Anything else is there? No sir, 2 and 3 only. So write it as 2 and 3 and the least power. What is the least power? For 2, least power is 1. Here 2 is there, but we have least power is 1 in the case of 42. For 3 it was already 1. What is my answer? My 6 is the answer. Now the number of people coming for the party, Khushi's birthday party, has reduced to 6 because of the 42 mangoes addition. Okay, this is my final result. This is the number of guests. Okay, number of guests. Okay, moving on. 3B. What is it? 3B. If the cost of 1 dozen of bananas is 60, cost of 1 apple is 15, and cost of mango is 20, then cost spent on, okay, entire birthday party basically. So she's saying that for apple, okay, what's the cost? I think 15. Let me check. For 1 apple it is 15. For 1 mango, mango it is 20, I think. Yes, it's 20. Okay, mango is 20. What of banana? So banana does not have direct cost. They've given for 1 dozen. It will become what? It will become 60 by 12 in that case. 1 dozen has 12 pieces, right? So it will become what? Simply 5 rupees. Okay, it will become 5 rupees. Okay, it will become, yeah, 60 rupees is there, no? A dozen of banana is 60 rupees. So it means 5 per piece. Now what is the number of bananas that she had? For first, for apple, total cost for apple, I'm doing the total cost now. Total cost, okay, for apple. So number of pieces was what? Apple is 36, right? 36 into 15. Okay, so 15 6 are 90. In hand 9. 15 3s are 45 plus 9 is 54. So 540. Please do the multiplication. 15 6 are 90. So 0 carries 9. 15 3s are 45 plus 9 is 54. So 540 rupees. For mangoes, what will be? 20 times 42, right? So 20 times 42. How much is that? 4, 8. So 840. What about bananas? It'll be what? 5 times of 60. So 300. Okay. Now they're asking what? Total cost, right? Total cost. They're asking total amount she spent. So what was the amount? Have a look. It was 300 plus 540 plus 840, I guess. Yes. Okay. 60 bananas she has bought. Yes, each banana is costing 5 rupees. Correct. So this is the case. Yeah, all is true. The numbers I'll highlight again. These are the numbers. 540 for apple. For mango it is 840. For the banana it is 300. So if you go back and add all of this, what are you gonna get? 0. 4 is 8. 8 plus 5 is again 13 plus 3 is 16. Right? Correct, na? 5 plus 3 is 18, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 8, 16. So my answer is what? This is my final answer. For which one? For 3B. Okay, please cross check if you're getting any other answer. Okay, I might have made a mistake. I've tried to avoid any mistake, but if any, please comment your answer for this one. Comment answer for 3b. If any different answer is coming, 6080 I'm getting. Okay, rupees 6080. Okay, please have a look. Again, this is all for part 3b. Part 3b. Okay, so I hope this is visible. And this was it. We have completed our practice session. So real number is over. Okay, so we'll have a small test on the Sunday on the real numbers. I think I'll give you 15 odd questions. You have to solve all of them. Okay, and I'll come back and give you solutions for them in my regular session in the evening. Okay, so I hope you have learned real numbers. I hope you have enjoyed the sessions, and we'll see from the next chapter. In the next session will be polynomials. Okay, so with this I would like to end the session. Keep working hard, keep being positive. Any negative thoughts come to your mind, try to avoid it as much as possible. Talk to your friends, talk to your family. Okay, talk to your teachers also. Okay, whoever you can talk to, your dear loved ones, please talk and keep the negativity out of yourself and keep working hard. And this is for today. I'm gonna see you in the next session. Please take care. Bye bye.